What's good to all the Barbs, all the Nicki fans out there? It's not a music reaction. We're doing 73 questions with Nicki Minaj by Vogue magazine. I don't know if y'all seen the last issue of Vogue. It had Nicki Minaj on it. She absolutely looks stunning on that cover. She killed it. They all killed it. Those magazines sold out. She was selling autographed versions too. Those shit sold out. People were reselling them. They was going crazy. Anywho, you know, I need me a copy though. But anywho, we get into this. A lot of y'all DM me telling me y'all want me to react to this. And before I get to the video, quick update on the giveaway. Yes, I'm doing a giveaway when Pink Friday 2 comes out. I have 2 physical copies that I'm going to be giving away. Oh, I think I forgot how much I ordered. If it was 2 or 4. But I'm going to be giving away a couple of the physical albums on this channel. So if you want to enter that, you just got to be subscribed to the channel. You got to be following me on Instagram. And just send me a DM saying that you want to enter the giveaway. And, you know, that's all, man. That's all. It's simple. But, you know, I do this for y'all. I love giving back. I gave away Nicki Minaj shirts before. I'm going to bring those back. I gave away mad shit to y'all. But I just want to show my appreciation to y'all. So subscribe, follow me, DM me. And also, I got a song that I put together with a couple of my friends. It's like an R&B. I got a girl singing and a dude rapping. If you want to check it out, I'm going to put it on the comments. Please go check it out, man. It's a fire song. Add it to your playlist. You know, I feel like it's fire and it hasn't gotten enough views. It only got like 1,000 views. So go check it out, man. Go add it to y'all Spotify, iTunes, just everywhere, all right? And let me know what y'all, give me some feedback on the song, man. Because that girl was singing her heart out and she don't know if she should continue making music. I'm trying to push her to continue making music. It's her first song, but she might make it her last, all right? I'm trying to push talent out here, all right? Let's get into this. Let's go.
Joe, how are ya?
Hi, Nicki. How are you doing?
I'm blessed, and you?
I'm fantastic.
Yo, Nicki, when she's whispering, I feel like Nicki Minaj got to do an ASMR video, bro. The way she be whispering and shit, so fire, bro.
If you knew just how many of your fans have asked for this.
I know. They have made me aware. Thanks, Barbs.
73 questions, Nicki Minaj, this is happening. Let's do this.
Come on in, Vogue.
Now, before we begin, I just want to say how beautiful the drive was here, and it's even prettier in here.
Thank you.
Can you tell the audience where we are right now?
We are in Malibu, California at the recording studio.
Yes, we are. And what precisely were you doing just before I arrived?
Actually, I was working on a very special lyric.
And it's in the studio where most of the lyric working happens, right?
Yes.
And how are you feeling about life these days?
Blessed, happy, thankful, grateful.
Given that we're in...
That's how we should all be feeling because the album's dropping soon. This month, I believe. Wow, that's closer than I thought. Or did she delay it? I think she delayed it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Birthday, December 8th. Oops. My bad, Barbs. Don't kill me. But yeah, that's how you got to live life, man. Just be happy, push forward, and anything negative happens in your life. If you're going through any trials and tribulations, just use that negative energy, pull out the positives from it, learn from it, and just keep pushing forward in a positive direction, man. Never let anything hold you down. You heard? Always keep climbing that ladder to success. Let's go, man.
Malibu. What would you say is the biggest difference between life in New York and in LA?
New York
As loud as hell.
has the queens.
Yes, it does. And how would you describe yourself to the few people on Earth who may not know who you are?
Pink. Rapper. Animated.
That checks out.
Animated.
Now you got to know how excited I am for your next album and that you recorded it
Heavy on the animated.
here.
I did.
It's pretty cool. So what exactly does a typical day at work in the studio look like for you?
Well, I tend to listen to the beat and then I get a vibe for it. And if it's something that I love, then I go on the mic. My engineer Juice records me. I lay some ideas down and then I listen to them. And then I write it based on what reference I loved the most.
Okay.
And then I record, and then we listen for days, sometimes months, sometimes years, and then one day it comes out.
I'm so sorry if this is being forward, but could you freestyle a few bars for me right now? Because I can tell you Anna will love it.
That's That's scary. That I don't. What if she doesn't like it?
How could she not?
Okay.
Yo, she really about to freestyle? Let's go, man.
Oh my gosh.
No pressure.
First, I'd like to say that I don't know if you know this, Joe, but I definitely have mentioned her in my songs before.
Oh, I know.
But
I just want to add before she starts freestyling. I know I'm talking a lot, but a lot of people they because she's so animated, because she's like really quirky and like she does all these like fidgety movements and changes character a lot. A lot of people be on social media and talking about that she be drugged up on cocaine and all these different type of drugs, that booger sugar. I know that's cocaine, but like mad different stuff, pills, lean, all that shit. And like people can't be animated. Like people can't be like goofy, funny. And for those who know how she is, she's always been like in different characters. She's always been animated like that. I'm goofy in real life. I'm funny. I don't do no type of drugs and none of that shit. So, people just gotta stop. Anybody, they gotta stop saying like people that are animated and like goofy and like weird and stuff that they're doing drugs automatically. That's just how some people are, man. And it's a good thing to have because like it's a breath of fresh air when you're around somebody that's willing to be themselves, willing to be goofy, rather than someone that's just serious all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I just need y'all to stop with all the shit, man, all the haters. That's just people spreading hate, Just spread good shit. Spread positivity. Let's go.
this one obviously would be a lot more special. So let me think.
Take your time. You got this.
Okay, let me think. Okay. I heard them who they sent for. Said you were 10, you must have meant 4. Hot in the summer and the winter. Hello, and the winter.
Yes. Mission accomplished.
That was
Now,
hard.
you usually record in both of these rooms or just this one?
Yes. Come on in.
Okay, getting a full tour here. Now, what exactly is the difference between these two rooms?
You are entering the room where after I leave there, I come here, I sit there, Drew sits here, and we begin listening back to the iconic music we created.
Now, you've collaborated with so many artists in your career. I was wondering if you'd be willing to describe a few in just one word.
Okay?
Ariana Grande,
Ponytail,
Elton John,
glasses,
Beyonce.
blonde, hair,
This is all true. Who's another artist you'd work with?
Miss Lauryn Hill.
What inspired the title for your next?
That would be hard. Being that a lot of people put Lauryn Hill as the greatest of all time for the female rappers. In my opinion, I can't put her there because she hasn't dropped enough music simply because of that. I always put Nicki Minaj as my number one. But that would be hard to have a Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj collabo. That would be fire. Let me know what y'all top 5 is in the comments below. Or just actually easier, let me know what y'all top 3 is in the comments below, all right? I'm very curious. If you made it this far in the video, obviously.
Next album.
A feeling of whole circleness.
And why did you call?
I'm sorry. Joe, I'm sorry. A feeling of full circleness.
All good. Now, why did you call your first album Pink Friday?
Well, I wanted something that represented my favorite color, pink. And another member of my team at that time said Pink Friday. I fell in love right away.
Hard.
Now, if you were to describe the look for this next album in a single word or idea, what would it be?
Vêtements. I mean, or as I said it on my album, vitamins.
Now, you've also said that Jay-Z, Foxy Brown, and Lil Wayne were some of your biggest influences when you were coming up. What did each of them have that you wanted to emulate?
Jay-Z, business savvy. Foxy Brown, immaculate delivery. Lil Wayne,
The GOAT.
trendsetter.
And out of all the people you can rely on, who are the ones you go to
That's a
if
fact.
you ever need advice?
My spiritual friends, I think. Anyone who can speak with deeper meaning.
And what would you say is the deepest meaning wisdom that you've ever received?
To remain humble.
Important to be humble. Okay, so your fans have now had a peek inside 2 of your studios. I say we keep exploring the property.
All right, you guys, let's go outside and get some fresh air.
Let's do it. We should just be in time for sunset. So, Nicki, I wanted to ask, what would you say is your favorite feature not by Nicki Minaj?
I would say If I Rule the World, Nas and Lauryn Hill. Good one.
And what is the one song with 100% certainty that'll make you cry?
Hello by Adele.
I may have a feeling I know the answer to this one, but what was the last great movie that you watched?
Barbie.
Yep, there it is. Updo or blowout?
I'm definitely in my blowout era.
Freestyle or written verse?
Written verse. I like to write.
And while you are writing, what is your go-to takeout order whenever you need a break?
At Popeye's 5-piece chicken tenders with that sweet heat sauce. And you got to get the fries with it and a side of mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's 2 different types of potatoes, but you got to get the mashed potatoes with the fries. Y'all already know with the lemonade. Let me know y'all order.
Sour wings and some French fries, hot sauce and ketchup.
Yes, sir.
Delicious. And when you think about your times in history in Trinidad, is there a favorite memory that always comes up?
My grandmother, for sure.
Now, what if that question replaced Trinidad with New York City?
The smell of snow.
And when you think of yourself as a child, how would you describe that smaller version of you?
Hopeful.
When did you first
In my opinion, snow does not have a smell. Maybe like you smell the salt outside from the snow, but I can't really smell snow. I like the smell of like holiday, like Christmas, like pine cones, pumpkin spice. Like the Christmas tree. I don't really know about the smell of snow. Cause snow is just like water basically. But I think she's probably referring to the smell of like, cause you put salt on the floor and all that when that gets mixed in with the snow and everything. But I don't know. Let me know below if y'all think snow has a smell.
Realized you love performing, entertaining people, being in front of an audience?
Probably around the age of 5.
And when did you first hear the sound of your own voice on the radio?
These are really good questions, by the way.
When I was working at Red Lobster, maybe 17 years ago.
That's crazy.
Must have been crazy. And what was the worst?
Imagine working at Red Lobster, getting somebody they extra order of Cheddar Bay biscuits that they get in because it's unlimited. They're delicious, by the way. Red Lobster, if you ever see this, sponsor me. But imagine refilling somebody's Cheddar Bay biscuits. You walk past the bar or you walk in the kitchen in the back. They got the radio playing and you hear your voice on the radio. Right there, I'll be like, yo, what the heck? I'll quit right there. I can't even lie. Because at that point, I'm investing everything I got into music.
It's part of that job.
Having to constantly wash your clothes because they smell like Red Lobster.
What performance in your career were you most nervous about beforehand?
All of my televised performances early on in my career.
What was the first album you heard that completely changed your life?
This Education in Lauryn Hill.
I read you wrote your first rap when you were 12 years old.
Yes.
Do you remember any of those lyrics?
Cookies the name, chocolate chip is the flavor. Suck up my style like the cherry lifesaver.
Now I want to go back to Red Lobster for a second. What other jobs did you have before you got signed?
That rap was better than 60% of the damn people what they rapping today.
Lots of waitressing, customer service rep, telemarketer, receptionist. And also, I even sold fire extinguishers.
What the?
Random assortment of jobs.
Yeah, that's random.
Which of those jobs did you love the most?
Office manager.
Now, you originally uploaded your first mixes to MySpace. If you remember, can you tell me who was in your MySpace top 8?
Yo.
I have no idea, but I'm sure Lil Wayne was probably one of them.
Yo, remember in MySpace when people used to get into quarrels, into arguments? Like, yo, I'm not in your top 5. Yo, you fake, bro. People used to fight each other over, yo, why I'm not in your top 10 or your top 5. Like, I thought I was the homie. Let me know if y'all remember that.
Probably. And what was your first accent that you think you nailed?
Well, I thought I nailed it, but I'm learning I did not. The Jamaican accent.
Would you like to demonstrate a Jamaican accent for me now?
Yeah.
Hey, I successfully got you to freestyle. I guess I can't ask for it all.
All right, follow me to the house.
Now, Nicki, you were the first woman who signed with Young Money. Do you think that came with any pressure?
Absolutely.
When exactly did your alter egos first start to come out in your music?
I think on like 5-Star Chick with Yo Gotti and Bedrock with Young Money. I started tapping in more into like the Barbie persona.
Now, I'd like to list a few other personas. Do you think you could describe each of them with one word?
Sure.
By the way, this property is beautiful, man. This is like a dream house, bro.
Here we go. Harajuku Barbie.
Japan.
Red Ruby.
The sleeves.
Roman.
Rah, rah.
Now, out of Harajuku Barbie, Red Ruby, or Roman, who is your favorite of the 3?
Roman.
I guess my favorite right.
But I think hers is the, Harajuku. But I think Roman is her best persona. What she did on Roman's Revenge was absolutely disgusting. She had Eminem on there. He absolutely went crazy. Yo, let me know if y'all agree with me.
Right now is Red Ruby, but as a whole in our Barb community, I would say Roman.
Yep.
Okay. And how would you describe your fashion and style early in your career?
Kooky.
Does that word still describe your style today?
I wouldn't say so.
When did your fans first start calling themselves Barbs?
I gave them that name because first I was calling them Barbies because I was calling myself Barbie. And then I just thought that Barbs sounded more like a term of endearment.
Yeah.
And it stuck.
I like it. What did you think when you first saw your official Barbie?
Oh gosh. Well, I just was very emotional, grateful, couldn't believe it, ecstatic.
Yeah, it was amazing. Now, shifting gears, if you could eat only one food from a bodega for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Bacon, egg, and cheese or chopped cheese?
Well, definitely it would be a sandwich. Turkey, cheese, lettuce, tomato, salt, pepper, oil, and vinegar, jalapenos, mayonnaise, mustard.
No, chopped cheese, bro. Chopped cheese.
Extra turkey, extra cheese.
Wow, there's a lot going on with that sandwich. Next time I'm at a bodega, I'll order the Nicki Minaj and see what they do.
So would you like to have a drink?
I'd love a drink. Thank you, Nicki.
Okay, come on.
Okay, I'll hang here and enjoy the sunset while you're gone. Now, Nicki, what would you say Queens does better than any other borough?
Get the money.
And out of all the places you've ever given a concert, what's been your favorite city to perform in?
Well, I would say New York.
Well, obviously, New York City has to be the best.
Queens, get the money. We out here. Queens, we outside. I'm in Jamaica, Queens right now as I'm recording this. Because that's where I'm from, baby. I walk the same streets she was walking in. Let's get it.
And whose style did you look up to the most when you were younger?
I looked up to a specific era of the hip-hop culture where the image of salt and pepper is sort of like really cemented into my psyche at one point. And it's why till this day I am in love with bamboo earrings, and I even put bamboo earrings in my Fendi prints online at one time. It's sort of like the girl that LL Cool J was describing on Round the Way Girl.
Now I gotta ask, what's the secret to a perfect cat eye?
Well, you can't be nervous, you can't be late, you have to be very calm, and you just have to think angle and sharp.
Noted. And what was your favorite Met Gala look?
Yikes.
And what about a typical Nicki Minaj at-home look?
I rather like this look, actually. Dolce & Gabbana on the coat, and Tom Ford on the sneaker, little wife beater and some jean shorts, nothing too much. Barbie chain, of course.
What was the first designer item you ever bought?
I don't remember, but I remember the first fake designer item I was given from my friend. It was a fake Louis Vuitton.
I like how articulate she is when she talks, and her answers. I know they might have prepared her for this already by sending her the answers in advance, but her answers are very articulate, and she knows what she's talking about. Even when it goes to early on in her career, she's sure on what was this and what was that, because she really remembers what her come up was, and she really appreciates. You could tell she appreciates every little detail and aspect of what was happening when she was coming into the game. So this is hard. Really proud of her, man. She came a long way from Queens, New York. A lot of famous people came out of Queens, New York. You got Nicki Minaj. You got 50 Cent. He was also around the corner from me and from Nicki Minaj. He's from Jamaica, Queens as well. You got Stephen A. Smith. He was from Hollis, Queens. You got LL Cool J. I think he was also from Hollis, Queens. Yo, Queens you then made a lot of people, man. You got Action Bronson. Yo, I'm proud to be from Queens, man. Queens get the money for real. Dollar bill, y'all. You got Nas. You got who else? Who else you got from here? I don't know. It's too many, man. But let me know in the comments below.
Ooh. And what clothing item do you have the most of in your closet?
Fendi?
I have a lot of sweaters because I'm always cold.
Who's a new designer that you're super excited about at this moment?
Well, does Vetements count as a new designer or no? Not really. Joe?
Counts for me.
Does it?
Yeah, I love Demno.
Okay, so let me say that. Want me to?
Yeah, shout out to Georgia.
Okay.
What has been the most rewarding part about being a mother?
Every single second of every single day, learning that I was able to love on a whole other level.
That is beautiful. And how did having a baby affect how you recorded your most recent album?
Well, because some of the songs started off being written about 4 years ago, there were songs, I couldn't record sexually explicit songs while I was pregnant. So I ended up just getting turned off for like a very long time. And I had writer's block for a while, even after I had the baby. And so now I'm doing a balance of what I think feels like Nicki Minaj, but doesn't make me, feel like eek.
Yeah. And
that's hard, and that goes for that answers a lot of people's questions on, oh, you're a mother now. Why are you still being sexually explicit in your music and everything? She's saying she don't really feel like that no more, man. And she trying to switch it up, and she trying to balance it out. And I'm excited for this album because if she does balance it out truly, because to be honest, sometimes you listen to certain music and it'd be like, yo, I don't want to listen to sexually explicit lyrics all day. Like, I want to actually hear like different type of bars and shit. So it's good to have a balance in your music. And this is just gonna turn it up on a whole nother level. And it's gonna have a whole bunch of different stuff to that could be relatable to many different people, not just certain people. So it's hard. Love it.
Why did you go with the nickname Papa Bear for your son?
Well, I don't know. I've always been a nickname person. I give everyone I love these nicknames normally, and he actually had a couple nicknames. His first nickname while he was in my stomach was Bubba. And when he came out, it just transformed into Papa Bear. I can't explain it, but when I looked at him, that's what I thought.
I can explain it, because Papa Bear, in the story of the three little bears, Papa Bear is the king of the house. Papa Bear is the papa of the house. He's the head of the household. And when it comes to when it comes to having your first child, when it comes to having the one and only child in the household, they usually run shit. Even though they a baby, they usually run shit. So that's why he Papa Bear, man. Am I just chatting away? Let me know.
Thought.
It's really cute. Do you see any of yourself in his personality yet?
Yes.
And what is the number one most favorite thing that he loves doing in life?
Swim. Or just be in the pool in any way in water, playing in water.
Can you give me any hint about what his name is?
Sure.
Amazing. So many people have asked me to ask you this.
I can.
Okay, ready for the hint. All right, well, we'll keep it a secret. I read you've been doing voices for him. Will any of these show up in the most recent record?
No, that's for me and him.
Fair enough. I
Damn.
also read that you quoted Lauryn Hill in your high school yearbook.
Has she not released the name yet? Is that what he was talking to? Did I miss something? Has his name not been released?
Did.
What lyric did you use?
To survive is to stay alive in the face of opposition.
Which of your Rap Snacks flavors is your favorite?
I'll never tell.
What did no one tell you about being famous that you really like other people to know?
It's not for the faint of heart.
You once said that being famous comes with a lot of guilt. How do you manage that today?
By just focusing on the positive energy, the love energy, and learning how to love myself enough to realize that I put in my blood, sweat, and tears into this. I deserve it. It's okay.
And just to add on and piggyback on what she was saying, I believe you could also, I want to elaborate and say that the guilt that could come with making it into any industry would be the fact that you can't put everybody on as much as you want to. You can't put everybody on. You can't bring everybody with you. You got to cut a lot of loose ends. You got to cut a lot of dead weight, leave them behind. And you might feel guilty in the future, like, oh, I could have helped this person, but they didn't want to help themselves. So you can't really help somebody that don't want to help themselves. And also some things that you do as an artist, as a public figure, might not be seen the correct way by other people. So you're always going to have people criticizing you and making you feel that you might be responsible for the way they're living or what they did in their life or what they do. So there's a lot of guilt that comes with being a public figure and just, making it and being this successful. It's just so much guilt when you have a lot of eyes on you. And the best way to cope with that is to just think back and realize that it's your life. You worked your butt off. You got to think about you made it out the mud, all them countless hours you spent working, them sleepless nights, blood, sweat, and tears, like she said. Everything that you did is for your life and for your family and for your future generations to come after you. And you can't bring everybody along on the journey with you. It's just the bus isn't big enough to hold everybody that you would like to bring along with you. So you just got to, think of the positive and look forward in life. Don't look back and don't have any regrets. And that's how I think you cope with it.
What celebrity do you have saved in your phone that would completely surprise me or anyone else out there who's a fan of you?
Yo, if she says Cardi B, I'm dropping out this chair, bro.
That's a very interesting question. At the moment, I would say the iconic, the legendary, beautiful boss, Anna Wintour.
I wouldn't say I'm completely surprised. When was the last time that you were truly terrified?
Yo, all jokes aside, imagine they would come out with a song together. Imagine Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Imagine one day out of the blue. Or imagine on Pink Friday too. She just come out Boom, single release. Cardi B on the feature. That'll probably be the most listened to song in the history of music, bro. Like when it comes to rap music, in the history of female music, you know, female songs, that'll probably be the most listened to song ever, bro. People gonna be like, what just happened, bro? And we might need that. We might need to finally put all the beef aside. At some point in time, we got to put all the beef aside. I don't think it will ever happen. I would love to see it because I really fuck with both of them. But we, at some point, we need to put everything aside and just come together as a whole for the industry. You know what I'm saying?
My son ran out of the door in the hotel I was at recently and ran in the hallway as if this was just another part of the house that he thought he was in. And so just for those couple moments, I was terrified.
That is scary. Nicki, what makes zero sense to you?
What makes zero sense to me is thinking that you could ever go up against the Barbs and win.
I think the Beehive might want to challenge y'all. The Beehive is strong too. I can't lie. The Beehive versus the Barbs, that'll be a battle to see, and it'll be a really close battle. I can't lie.
What is the biggest misconception about you?
That I'm mean.
Would you still consider yourself a homebody?
Yes.
You once said that the thing that motivates you the most is proving to yourself that you can do something. What do you have left to prove to yourself?
If it was all worth it.
I think it was. But Nicki, you've now answered 72 questions. Before I go, I want to ask you. 10 years ago, you said you'd be married with a baby, and that has come true 10 years later. What do you predict for yourself in another 10 years?
Hundreds and hundreds of billions. And being able to help a lot of people that I think need help in today's world.
Well, we can't wait to see you achieve that. What a great answer to end.
Yeah, that's facts. She about to be on her philanthropy wave. She about to be supporting everybody. Yo, Nicki, you might want to help me out, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, there's people that need it way more than us over here, all in foreign countries and everything. Even people in this country need it way more than us, man. A little help here and there, yeah. Y'all can help me by liking and subscribing. That's what I'm saying. But this is really good. I need someone to actually go in and confirm that he actually asked 73 questions. This is a pretty cool concept. I like how personal it is. They actually go to the estate. I like how they're not doing too much. The questions are like questions that we might have as fans and questions that they might come up with. And I like how the questions are not too crazy. They're like simple questions that she really gonna have the answers to, and really opens up. They're simple, but they open up your mind to a lot of her life and her upbringing and everything like that. So this was hard. Let me know what y'all thought below. Like I said, for the giveaway, I'm giving away 2 to 4 copies of the Pink Friday 2 album, the physical ones. I'm gonna be shipping it out to y'all. Just gotta subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, DM me, tell me you want. And also do me a favor and check out the song I'm gonna put in the description and in the comments. Please go like that song, add it to your playlist on all the platforms. I love y'all so much, man. Stay safe out there. Love y'all, Barbs. We out of here. Let's go.